Hello everyone, welcome back to Software Testing with Ree. This is our 10th video in SQL Practical series. Today we'll explore two powerful categories of SQL operators, logical operator and special operators. These operators help you filter, match and test data in real world scenarios, whether you are writing test cases, queries for reports or doing data cleanup. So let's get started. We are going to create a new table called library books, which creates full information about books, authors, categories, and availability. So let's create our table. To do that, let's write create table library books, and now let's enter the columns. So it will be book ID of type number, then as title of type var2, var2 length 100, and author name, author of type var2 of length 50, then category of type var2 length 30, then year published of type number, lastly available of type var2 length 5. Let's run this and create our table. So our table is created. Now let's insert data into this table. So we'll write insert into library books values, and then let's fill in the values. So let's say the ID is 101, name is database systems, and then the author is Navante, and the subject is or category is computers, and year of publication is 2015, and availability is yes. Now let's copy this and add information about 5 more books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll have books with book ID 102, 103, 104, 105, and 106. Let's write the name of the second book, which is Learning SQL. Author is Alan Beaulieu, Alan B. Beaulieu, and let's say the subject is category is computers, and the year of publication is 2020, and availability is no. Next book we have is Advanced Mathematics. Mathematics, and the author is Thomas, and the category is maths, and year of publication is 2012, and availability is yes. Now the next book name is Physics Fundamentals. Fundamentals. Author is Halliday. Subject or category is physics. Year of publication is 2018, and availability is no. Now, let's say the next book is name is Biology Today, and the author is Campbell, and the subject or category is biology, and the year of publication is 2016, and category availability we don't know about it, so let's put it null, which is kind of like user defined null. And the next book, let's say, is Introduction to Programming, written by Z. Shaw, and subject or category is computers, and the year of publication is 2014, and let's say the availability is yes. So now let's first see the structure of our table using describe command. So we'll write describe and then table name, which is library books. Let's run this. So this is the structure of our table, which it has book ID, title, author name, and then category, year published, and availability. And these are the data types of it, these columns. And now let's first use select command to see if there is anything inside our tables, which should be like empty because we haven't added anything into it. So we'll write select star from table name, which is library books, and let's run this. So you see our table is empty. Now let's insert data into it, and then we'll run the select command again. So we added all our data into our table, and now let's check it out. So you see we have information about 6 books. Here is the author name, category of the books, year published, and the availability. So now let's start with the logical operators. So logical operators are used to combine multiple conditions in where clause. And first logical operator we are going to see is AND operator. And what it do is it kind of for AND operator to run, both conditions must be true. Must be true. So let me show you one example. Let's say we want to see if computer books are available or not. Computer books are books that are available. Like you see, we have 3 books from computers category. One with database systems, learning SQL, and the last one is introduction to programming. So we want to use AND a logical operator to check their availability. So we'll write select star from library books, where category is equals to computers, and available is equals to Yes. Let's run this. So you see we have two books that are available. So which is also true. Uh, like our database system has a like status of availability, yes, and introduction to programming by Jed Shaw also is available. So you can see this is how you can use AND operator. Now let's see one more example. Let's say we want to see the books published after 2015 and are unavailable. So we do books published after 2015 and unavailable. So we'll write select star from library books where year published greater than 2015 and available equal to no. Let's run this and see what we get. Oh, we have some error here. The spelling of here was incorrect. So let's run it now. So you see now we have like two books that were published after 2015. One is SQL Learning SQL and another is Physics Fundamentals. And these were published after 2025 and they are unavailable. So you see this is how you can use AND operator. Now the next operator we are going to see is OR operator. And for running or this kind of query, both condition or at least one condition should be true. So at least one condition must be true for OR operator. So let's say we want to find maths or physics books. So we'll write select star from library books where category is equals to maths or category is equals to physics. Let's run this. So you see we have one maths book and one physics book and three computer category books. So this is how you can use OR operator. Let's see one more example. Let's say we want to see if a book by Z Shaw and if it is not available or available. So we'll write books by Z Shaw or unavailable. So we'll write select star from library books where author is equals to Z Shaw or available equal to no. Now let's run this. So we got a book from Jed Shaw and also we also got books that are unavailable. So this is how you can use OR logical operator in your queries. Now the next operator we are going to look is not and what it do is negates a condition. So let's say we want to see books are those books which are not available. So books that are not available. So we'll write select star from library books where not available is equals to yes. So it will be negative of yes. So we'll get those books that are not available. You see, we got learning SQL and fundamentals of physics, which are not available. So let's say we are looking for books that are not from computers category. Books not in computers category. So we'll write select star from library library books where not category is equals to computers, and let's run this. So you see we got books from maths, physics and biology category, and the computers category books were excluded. Now let's move to another category of operators, which are called special operators. Special operators include between operator, in operator, and then is like operator, and the next one is null or is not null, is null or is not null. So let's check them one by one. What they do is these are very handy for range filters, pattern matching, or null checks. So let's first check the between operator, and between operator is used to check the range values. So we will write between to check range of values which is inclusive. So let's say we want to have books that were published in or between 2014 and 2018. Books published between 2014 and 2018. So we'll write select star from library books where year published between, and then we'll write 2014 and 2018. Let's run this. So you see we got books from 2014, 15, 16 and 18. So it also includes the boundaries. That's why we call it inclusive between. Now let's see one more example. We want to see books published between 2012 and 2016. Books published between 2012 and 2016. So we'll write select star from library books where year published between 2012 and 2016. Let's run this. Oh, we have a mistake. So you see we got books published in 2012, 14, 15 and 16. Now let's see the another operator, which is in operator. what it do is it matches any value from the list. So let me give some examples. So let's say we want to find books in maths or biology category. Books in maths or biology. So we'll write select star from library books. Books. We have category in maths, comma biology, and let's run this. So we'll get the books from maths and biology category. And now let's say we want to find the books by Nawathe or Zid Shah. Books by Nawathe or Zid Shah. So we'll write select star from library books. Where author in, and now author names. So we'll write Nawathe and then Z Shah. Let's run this. So you see, we got books from both authors, and now let's move to the next operator, which is like operator. So we'll use this kind of operators to for pattern matching. So like for pattern matching. So let's see some examples. Title starting with, let's say we want to find books with title starting with intro. So intro. So let's write select star from library books. We have title like, and then we'll write intro and then modulus, and let's run this because we don't know the full name, but we know that it starts with intro. So let's run and see if we get, yes, we got introduction to programming. And now let's see, let's say we want to find books where there is or authors with al anywhere in their name. So we'll write select star from library books where author author like, and then modulus al modulus, because we don't know the full name, but we know that there is al in their name. So let's check it out. So you see, we got holiday, and this is the book from holiday. Now the next operator we are going to look is null or and is not null. So is null or is not null. So let's take one example first. So let's say we are looking for books that have missing availability. So books with missing availability. Let me show you, like one of the book that we added has like user defined null in availability. So we are expecting this as our output. So let's run it. First let's write the query. So we'll write select star from library books where available is null. Let's run it. So you see, we got the book which is like has user defined null. So let's say we want to find a book with the missing title, or like a category which has a book but we don't have a title, missing title. So we'll write select star from library books where title is null, but there we don't have any book, so all books have title, so we should not get anything. So you see, we didn't get anything here. Now let's check the example of not null. So let's say we it is opposite of is null. So let's say we want to have books that have defined availability, books that are available. So we'll write select star from library 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 books where available is not null. So we'll get all the books that are available. So we should get 5 books. So you see, uh, like there is availability is not null. So this was we'll get our 5 books. And let's say we want to find the books whose category is known. Books with known category. So we'll write select star from library books where category is not null. Let's run this. So you see, because we had category defined for all the books, so we got all information of all our books. So let's have a quick recap. What we covered today is first we created our library books table with several columns into it, and then we added information for our 6 books. And next we looked into 3 logical operators, which is and, or, and not. Finally, we dived into our special operators, which included between, in, like, is null, and not null. These operators are especially helpful in data analysis, data validation, and automated test queries. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Software Testing with Ree. See you in the next video.